Just a quick introduction here. My name is Jared. I'm with NewOrg. The next piece we're covering today is really all about file sharing, PDF management, print form design, and some of the additional features around document management. So most folks in this meeting today have probably seen an event details screen. The first thing to mention about this is file sharing is always accessed from an event. At the very top of your event details tab, we have the share icon in the middle next to the message center and the video conference icon. If in your system you do not see the file sharing feature or the share button on event details, just let us know. We'll go ahead and enable that feature for you so you can give it a try. Within file sharing, a couple main changes relative to the display. So one of the first items to cover, on each of the contacts in that event, they'll be displayed under the contacts panel. In this area, we have a plus and a minus sign to really expand or close this contact record. Now, this is really helpful for when you have 4 or 5 different contacts on the same event. Otherwise, that list was really long, and then you need to scroll down to see the print forms, surveys, things like that. Now we've condensed those, and if you need to see the contact information relative to that person, we can click the plus sign to expand the display. Scrolling down a little bit more, under the files area of file sharing, a new button / feature that's available to you is this upload a file to share. Now, this button is really important for the PDF management. So probably most all customers have some type of PDF documents that you need to work with in some capacity, whether it's a signature or whether you just simply need to share it. Maybe it's an onboarding packet with information, but you still like to send it. Maybe it's 30-page long PDF where there's one signature at the very end. The point of it is in file sharing, the upload a file to share button is going to give you the option to upload that PDF, make edits, and then share it through the NewOrg system. I've already uploaded a sample PDF file here, but after you click upload a file to share, we'll be prompted with the NewOrg display to select files from your local device. You select that PDF from the local device, pick a file type, pick a file class, and then click save. Then that document will be available for us in the save files area. So kind of start there from the beginning. In file sharing, the new button, upload a file to share, select that to upload your PDF. After the PDF is uploaded, under save files, I now see my sample PDF file, and it's available to be edited. Under this display, I'll go ahead and click Edit PDF. Here's just a basic document we set up from a Word document. It's a PDF image, or PDF document, excuse me. All of the buttons really to control this PDF document moving forward are at the very top of the display. We have options to add an image, add text, draw a signature, add a signature pad, save this document, save as if you wish to change the name, and download. So another cool thing about this, in the file sharing, when you upload PDF documents, you can make all the edits that you wish to the actual PDF itself. And if you're really not meaning to plan to share it through NewOrg in file sharing, you still could download this document with the edits that you've made. Now, the signature pieces should be added and then shared through file sharing in the NewOrg system. But if you are just looking to edit any PDF document, that can also be done here. In our example today, I'll go ahead and add an image, some text to this. Okay, after we added our image to the PDF document, this is where we can make some additional edits. So this could likely be your organization's logo, could be any additional images that you'd like to add to the document. In this case, I'm adding a NewOrg logo to the very top. If you need to add text to this document, the middle button at the very top of the display can be utilized. This add text, and then I can select all and then add my additional text here. Really not a limit on that text. It can expand based on however much text you need to add to the document, but I'll just add it there and then place it in the middle of the PDF. Next to the add text, I will draw a signature for the PDF. This is an example where we have multi-stage documents where I, as the staff, need to sign this, and then I need to add a signature pad for the next person to sign. So it's myself signing a release of information. I'm sharing that then with my next constituent or client who needs to sign it themselves. In that example, I'll then use an add signature pad and place that down below. Good examples of this are likely your PDF document is probably already set up with all the information you need on it, but then you may only need to add your signature and then a signature pad. Or an example is you need to add perhaps a block of text. So it's consents for XYZ, or it's we're expecting these type of documents in the future. Whatever it is, regardless of the content, the text field, the image, the signature, and the signature pad can be utilized to manipulate that document, save as, or download from the NewOrg system. In this example, I'm going to save as this document and title this Ready to Share. Once I've saved this document, this will now be available as a new document to be viewed, edited, or shared in file sharing. In this example, I've finalized all I'm going to do on the document. I will click close and return back to file sharing display. In this example, we do have a refresh button and we see my ready to share signature PDF ready to move forward with the next stage of the process. You can click the name of the form to open it. You can continue to edit it. So if you've created this document, you've added your signature, you've added a signature pad, but perhaps you forgot the date. You could click Edit PDF, continue to edit this document, and then add whatever additional details are needed. In this case, I'll add my text, forgot my date, place that at the bottom, and then save as. This one is actually ready. All of the versions of the PDF that you've saved or saved as, those will be displayed under the saved files area in file sharing. Really, another piece to this is you notice we did have the option to select the color of the signature. So this kind of moves into more of that form assistant. If you're setting up PDF documents and you have multiple signatures on that display, you can add a color for every signature field. And then in the document center on the client side, it will really start to look more like the DocuSign, where it informs them that there's 1 of 4 signatures, 2 of 4 signatures, 3 of 4, etc. In this example, I'll go ahead and move forward with sharing the one that is actually ready. And some additional changes on the share the file display. One feature enhancement here is the share with. Previously, documents could only be shared with one contact on the event at a time. Lots of customers had use cases where they want to share that document with 10 people on the event, or 20 people, or 40 people, or perhaps just 2. In this new feature enhancement with the share with, we do have the option to send to all. So in this case, if I have a client and then I have 3 children, I could send that document to all 3 people on the event. Or if you have a really a welcome packet of sorts, you could send that document to all of the individuals that are beginning your program, perhaps on a program start event, as an example. Aside from the share with, we now have send via. This is a change. Previously, all of the correspondences that was coming out from the system regarding file sharing was coming via email. Now we have the option to send via email, SMS, both, or contact preference. Now, this is useful if you wish to send this document to the person by email, which will probably be the standard case. But if you'd also like them to receive a text, we can use the option for both. If you'd like to simply send them a text, choose SMS. Contact preference is directly related to the communication preference field on the contact record. So if you're using communication preference and you'd like to choose contact preference, that's what that one means. Couple additional items on this share with. Instructions are entered. This is similar as before, instructions that will be displayed on the actual document center for the client. So we enter instructions here for document center. An additional feature that I believe was requested by popular demand on the email that's sent to the actual contact itself or the SMS that's sent, we'd like to add a personalized message to the delivery. So this is the email that's received that includes the access token and the secure link. This is the SMS message that's received with the access token and the link. So we can now customize the message that's being sent from the system. It's listed at the very top of the delivery. So custom message to the contact, an email or SMS. Once finalized here at the very bottom, this is when we move forward with share and send with access token, share and send without access token, or share without sending. For those that maybe didn't know, share without sending creates an access token for this file, and then you can copy that link and use Outlook or Gmail or G Suite, whatever else that you use for your email client. So secure and send with access token will send a message from the system. If you plan to send this message via some other tool, the share without sending can be utilized. In this case today, I'll choose share without sending. Moving to the client document center on this side, I've shared a few forms here just in the example today for the training. This is what the client would see after they've received the email or SMS text message with a secure link. We have our instructions displayed for each document. We indicate who it was shared by, how long it's available, and when it was shared. Today, we'll go ahead and look at the PDF document. The PDF itself is going to show us our signature pads. And in our example here on the left, this form just so happens to have one signature pad on it. If you've had multiple signatures on this single document, on the left display, it will tell you how many is remaining, and it will also tell you when they're complete. Today, I'll go ahead and just add my signature. We have an indication now on the left to indicate that it's done, i.e. all the signature pads have been utilized. Once finished, click Save to finalize, and then I can click the Close button. Returning back to the NewOrg user side within file sharing and clicking Refresh. At the very bottom, I now have a new document that's been saved, and I can access that with all the signatures. So just to recap a little bit on that PDF management, within file sharing, choose the Upload a File to Share button. This will allow you to upload a PDF document from your local device. After you've selected the file type and file class and click Save, that file will be available under the Saved Files area. You can click the Edit PDF button to open that PDF, add your text, add the images, add your own signature, or add signature pads, in which case you can save or save as. After you've gone through that process and you're happy with the document to be shared, it will be displayed under Saved Files, and then click the share icon next to that document. A couple additional features about sharing. You can send to all of the contacts on the event now. You can send via email, SMS, both, or contact preference, and you can include a custom message via email or SMS. One additional change really to this display that we're looking at is previously company files. So a lot of customers might have some master documents in their files tab of the system. maybe user manuals or workflow processes, things like that. Those were automatically displayed in file sharing. Currently, we've rolled those up under the company files where they can still be accessed, but they're not displayed right away. All around file sharing, on each user's home tab and the contacts tab, there will be a file share center button. I believe it's the file sharing command center button. This is to be opened and utilized per user. So this is really an admin screen for each individual to be able to manage what files have been shared with whom, how long have they been opened, how have they been completed, have they been able to know response on files, really an option for us to see what activity I've done throughout time so that I can manage if somebody has actually gotten back to us with the file itself, or they had perhaps a problem with the signature, whatever those are. In this file share center at the very top, I can filter by contact name, I can filter by the file name and type, and the overall file status. Different columns on this display, we have the contact, the type, shared by, the date, status, last sent, action, and event share. This button is available to all the users on the Home tab under the Messages panel. It's titled File Sharing Admin. It is also available on the Contacts tab of the system under the search screen on the left, titled File Sharing Admin. Really, so for those customers that are going to lean into the file sharing and really do a lot of their print form management, survey form management, PDF documentation, file uploads through the document center, secure messaging, all of the different features through that file sharing enhancement, this file share command center is going to give you the ability to manage all of that information on one display. Some additional features on this page: you can click the contact name to open to the contact view. You can click the file if there's been one uploaded. And kind of most importantly, on the right, you can open the event itself. You can share the file again, including the reshare button, and go back to the file sharing display for that event. So in practice, this is the page that I'm working with, 30 to 50 clients of some kind, and 25 of them have gotten back with me with documents, but 25 of them have not. This is that page where I can continue to seek those documents if needed.